Yasmin's hammer. Before the sun climbs into the sky, I jump into Abba's rented rickshaw, my hammer in one hand, my sister Mita by my side. In my lap is a box full of Amma's tasty chichuri. I breathe in the smell of spiced rice and lentils as we start off to work. Abba pedals through crowded Dhaka streets in the rattling rickshaw, painted with the brightest stars, the bluest peacock, and a brave bandit queen from the movies. One day this rickshaw will be ours, Abba promises, pumping his legs, breathing hard. A girl with a book bag runs in front of us. Look out, I shout. The rickshaw swerves. I watch the girl hurry across the street. Tomorrow may I go to school, I ask. Not yet, Yasmin. Maybe next year, Abba says. We need your help now. I must pay for the rickshaw, and Amma's rice bag is empty again. Soon, I whisper to myself. Every morning as Abba jingles the rickshaw bell, I watch Dhaka fly by. What a tall city, so different from the village where we used to live. Stacks of jute sacks filled with fragrant rice, mounds of clay pots and plastic plates, towers of sour limes as high as palm trees. What a loud city. The call to prayer rings out from 1,000 mosques. Baby taxis beep their horns. Merchants shout out to customers, "Mustard, green coconuts." Beggars cry out for taka coins. Everywhere, black crows caw. Once we lived far away, in a quiet house by a lazy river. I helped Abba plant rice in the paddy field. Amma wove baskets to sell at the market, and Mita played under the mango tree. Sometimes I rode our mohish in the warm river currents. The gentle water buffalo took me to the far shore. That was before the cyclone crashed in from the sea, before the wind cried so loud we had to cover our ears, before the rain fell so hard Abba had to hold on to Mita so she wouldn't be swept away like Abba's tender new rice, our bamboo house, and the mango tree. That was before water covered our whole world. Goodbye, goodbye, we told our cousins who stayed behind to rebuild their houses. Feed our mohish for us, Abba said. Then we walked for many days, all the way to Dhaka, carrying Amma's baskets, our dreams, and nothing else. In the city we can begin a new life, Abba promised. In Dhaka, now I see words everywhere. Signs flashing, men waving newspapers, and every day we pass the store that is bursting with books. How can I know what the words say if I cannot read, I wonder. Abba's feet spin the pedals until we reach the brickyard where workers swing their hammers, chipping mountains of bricks into heaps of broken pieces to build the rickshaw roads and sky-high buildings of Dhaka. We say goodbye to Abba. He must hurry away to find paying customers. No time to waste, our boss yells. Hurry, you're too slow, while he sits in the shade doing nothing. Mita and I crouch on the ground. We swing our hammers, chipping, cracking, crushing, smashing. Bricks fly into bits, red dust fills the air and sticks in my throat. I spit out the grit in my mouth and rub the ache in my shoulder. Work, the boss tells us. Don't be lazy. My arm is tired, but if I keep swinging my hammer, if I could read, I think I would not break another brick or wash a rich lady's laundry like Amma or pedal a rickshaw through crowded streets. If I could read, I could be a shopkeeper or maybe a teacher. I could be a doctor or even the governor. I could be anything at all. Quit daydreaming, the boss yells. Work, work. Mita strikes a brick with her hammer, forgetting to look. Ouch, she cries. Her thumb turns red and starts to swell. Be brave, Mita, I tell her. Don't stop yet. Soon it will be time to go home. At night, Amma wraps Mita's thumb in a clean cloth. I see the worry in Amma's eyes. You must be more careful, she says. What did you do today, Amma? I ask. Ironing, sweeping, washing dishes, Amma yawns. Someday, Yasmin, you will work at a fine house too. But I don't want to sweep a rich lady's floor, I say. I want to go to school. I must learn to read or else. Amma wrinkles her forehead. We want you to go too, Yasmin, but not yet. We still need you to work at the brickshard, Amma says. The borsha rains are coming. The money you earn will help Abba buy supplies to fix our leaky roof and keep us dry. Soon, I whisper to myself, because now I have a plan. The next day at the brickyard, crouching in the hot sun, I swing my hammer extra hard. I break more bricks than anyone else. Good girl, the boss says, and slip extra taka coins into my hand. Each day I pound harder, faster. Bricks fly into bits. Red dust fills the air. I cough. My shoulders ache. But little by little, my pile of coins grows. At night, I hide the coins under our bed. When I sleep, I dream of many things. Our mohish in the river, Abba's green rice paddy, and a pile of books. Many days later, on our way to the brickyard, I tell Abba, "Don't wait for us tonight. We will walk home." "Good," says Abba. "I can pick up more customers. Be careful crossing the busy streets." After work, I try to remember the way back, up this street and down that one. "Are we lost?" Mita asks. The cars and buses beep so loud, I forget which turns to take. My heart pounds. I see the flashing signs and the men waving newspapers. At last I find the store that is bursting with books. So many books, how will I choose just one? "Can you read?" the shopkeeper asks, staring at me. I shake my head no. He pulls a book from a high shelf. "This is the one for you," he says. I spread my coins on the table. The shopkeeper counts twice. "Is that all you have?" I nod. He wraps the book in paper and slips Mita a sweet. I thank him and hold the book close. By the time we reach home, we are out of breath from running, and the sun is low in the sky. Abba is fixing the roof. "Abba, come see," I call. He puts the nails in his pocket and climbs down. Inside, Amma has chopped a fat pumpkin and an onion. She is making curry. "Amma, look what I have," I say. She wipes her hand. Just then, our only light bulb blinks off. Another power cut. Amma lights a candle. Carefully, I open the book. Each page has a picture with a word below it. There is a dinghy and a rice paddy and an elephant. Everyone leans in to look. Once I heard a baa growling in the forest, Abba says, pointing to the picture of a tiger. Amma turns the page and traces the pretty petals of a white water lily. "Shapla," she murmurs. I think of the water lilies floating on the faraway river we once lived beside. We look at the pictures, remembering together, but then we are quiet. None of us can read the words. Suddenly, Abba stands up. The flame shivers. "The girls must go to school," he says. This time, Amma does not say "not yet" or "maybe next year." This time she says "soon." They must go soon. Long after I'm in bed, I hear their voices. Abba and Amma are whispering, planning. I close my eyes, hoping, dreaming. Soon, I whisper to myself. Very soon. Abba finds a second rickshaw route with more paying customers. In the evening, after Amma sweeps and scrubs all day, she weaves baskets to sell at the market. When Amma comes home one afternoon, I see a box of brand new pencils in her shopping bag. And every day, Mita and I swing our hammers as fast as we can, chipping, cracking, crushing, smashing, eager for more taka coins. One morning, I jump into Abba's rickshaw, my hammer in one hand, a warm box of warm khichuri in my lap, and Mita by my side. We pass the towers of limes and coconuts, stacks of jute sacks and flashing signs. Abba turns down a strange road. Mita and I hold on tight as the rickshaw rattles and sways. The brickyard is the other way. "Where are we going, Abba? We'll be late." Abba pedals harder. I see him smile. Then I know. This is the way to school. Afterward. The People's Republic of Bangladesh is a small South Asian country located on the Bay of Bengal, the northern part of the Indian Ocean. With a fast-growing population, Bangladesh is one of the most crowded nations in the world. In the past, the majority of Bangladeshis were farmers. Now, more and more people are leaving their rural villages and moving to the capital, Dhaka. Some people flee cyclones, the powerful storms that flood the low-lying country. Cyclones often wash away fields of rice, jute, and other crops. The high winds and heavy rainfall destroy houses as well, leaving many people homeless. In Dhaka, people can find jobs in factories, mills, shops, and small businesses. The economy is developing, but nearly half of all Bangladeshis still live in poverty. Sometimes children need to work to help support their families. The children take low-paying jobs as tea servers, housemaids, rag collectors, street sweepers, or matchbox makers. Some children work as brick chippers, using hammers to break bricks made of baked clay. The crumbled bricks are mixed with cement to form concrete, which is used to construct buildings and pave roads throughout the country. Although it is not always easy for families to send their children to school, people in Bangladesh recognize that education is the best way to end poverty. The government is working to end child labor and to provide affordable schooling for children. Several national and international aid and human rights organizations, such as the Bangladesh Rehabilitation Assistance Committee and Save the Children, are also working to make education a reality for all the children of Bangladesh.